Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Matt's Modded Let's Play. As you can see in the top, trying to use the mouse cursor to highlight it, top right hand corner we have the raised minimap. However, I've just noticed that my FPS drops quite dramatically with that on. It's also dropping, I'm sure, quite drastically because of this little system right here. I've been trying to get all the items over from the quarry, so I've made a couple more iron chests, made a basic pipe system with a couple of advanced pipes which we'll get onto probably very later on. I mean, I'm not going to use these particular pipes that much. There's some better pipe add-ons than the basic vanilla Buildcraft ones. But I'm trying to get all the stuff over from there without having to make hundreds of bloody trips. So I've made an automated system and then I'll sort that lot out as and when off camera. Now let's travel down now to our Thaumcraft area. It's a nice little area down here. Now let's have a look. Now I have been putting, as you can see there's another chest there, and I have been letting it run. I think anything this way now. As you can see I've got a fragment of tainted knowledge and 8 fragments of lost knowledge. Now there are 4 different types of knowledge in Thaumcraft. There is lost, there is tainted, there is forbidden, and there is eldritch. We'll get onto each one of them in time. Now for now I'm going to throw 4 fragments of lost knowledge into here and see if I can get anything out of it. Now in the meantime I'm going to take a good 10 of these books here. I'm going to be using them for the second part of what I want to be doing today. And as you can see, we've got our first discovery. Now after you've researched whatever you've put in there and you get a fragment of knowledge, if you research it again, you can get what's known as the discovery, which is this symbol. Sometimes it'll go straight away to sort of a theory. So the acts of the stream. Now that's a very good one to get straight away. It's a theory. Or you can get the discovery, which is basically an item. Now you can't make most items in Thaumcraft until you've made a theory into a discovery. So let's have a look. So it's a moderate. We'll take the paper out so we can actually have a look at how difficult it's going to be to get. As you can see, there's a 5-stage thing here. Each time this is successful, it's 64% of successful, there's a 100% chance of loss. You will lose this, guaranteed. However, there's only a 9% failure rate and a 64% success rate. We'll probably be doing this in a sec. Now, a failure rate is where it will fail to go up a level, and it's got to go up 5 levels for it to become a theory, from a theory to a discovery. Now, as a 64% chance of success, means each time it runs, there's a 64% chance it will go up a level, and only a 9% chance it will drop down. If it goes below, if it goes to this bit here and then fails again, you will lose the theory. At the end, you will lose the theory, guaranteed. So let us just watch this for a sec and see. See there, look, it comes up. And goes up again. See, this is a very good one. Obviously the bookshelves do help. There are a few items that make it a lot better than bookshelves, but bookshelves are the basic one. As you can see already, very, very quickly, and these bookcases do help to boost. As you can see there, 9% chance, I did lose it. And I didn't gain one there, but I didn't lose any either. See, this can take a while to do, especially with the more difficult ones. There's easy, there's moderate, there's hard, there's tricky, and there's... As you can see here, we now have our first Thaumcraft discovery. You take it out of the quizzy thingy bobby, the research table, I'm going to call it from now on, it's easier. And then you right click on the discovery once it's in your hand, and bang! See, we've got that. So this enchanted Thaumian axe makes short work of anything crafted from wood. Holding shift suppresses the power. When you right click, it will come. So you basically, if anyone's used tree capacitator before, you know, use an axe, hit the bottom of the tree, the whole thing comes down. Now this is very, very useful. It does take quite a lot of damage though, and you can suck all the items that are loose brings it all towards you, but it does use up durability doing that. Now we need enchanted wood, Thaumiamax, and aqueous crystals. Now for now, we don't have anything else in Thaumcraft. To do that, we're just trying to build up a few discoveries and stuff first. So I'll throw another stack of cobblestone in there, and let us head back, craft a few items that we want to get started on with a couple of various mods. We shall then move on to a brand new mod and start exploring a few other little places to see if we can get a few useful pieces, few useful things to do with. As you can see, as I come up here, all the entities in these pipes do cause lag, especially when you're recording. Not this one I want, it is this one here. Okay, I'll go put the pipes away. I have made quite a lot of pipes. See, I've remade my coke ovens with some more stuff. Now then, our magical chest of what we're going to be doing today. Now, as you can see, is very, very full. There are some very cool items in here. First off, I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be making with these bricks. Now, in Red Power 2, the only way to make any basic items, so the wiring or the components for some of the more advanced stuff, you need what's known as an alloy furnace. I'm going to be making 2 of these now, but later on I'm going to be upgrading these again. So we'll take our alloy furnaces, bit of a word bit down, we'll place them there, and as you can see, requires some bits and bobs in there, and we shall, while we're here, where are we, where's my silver? Alright, takes 18 silver ingots, and I can never remember the quantities you need off the top of my head. So we shall get some redstone. Yeah, redstone will be the first thing that we use, and then we shall see if this works with coal coke, because I'm not 100% sure if it does. We'll only use one for now. So you place in the items you want to smelt, and nope, of course it won't, which means take just a couple of pieces of coal from there. Okay, so it's not silver and redstone. Let's have a look. Shaped. That's right, a carpenter or alloy furnace. It's used, silver is used to make blue alloy ingots. Okay, so we'll have a look at what we need for redstone. Loads of random items here we will get to. It's iron to make the red alloy ingots. Okay, so we'll throw that into there. We'll put the silver. Now the silver I'm going to be making a really cool item with, actually, with the stick as well. Loads of crafting the stuff to do today, and put in that many. As you can see now, it's starting to make stuff. So first off, we shall make a little thing here with a silver ingot and a stick called an athame. Now anyone that practices paganism, well, Wicca more, will know that an athame is basically like a short knife wand thing. God, I should be able to explain that better, being pagan myself. Basically, these are really useful for undead creatures, very specifically Endermen. So I'm going to be keeping that on me for when we come across Endermen. Now, I knew I'd forget what I wanted to do with them. Okay, so first off, we shall be making something out of these items. Let us go. Right, so we need an electronic circuit. We surround it on the corners with redstone, and then it doesn't matter up or down for there, and we make an advanced circuit. Now these are used for the more advanced machines in industrial craft. Now if you put the backpack and the advanced circuit, then surround it with lapis lazuli blocks, we get what's known as a lap pack. Now this can hold a lot more electricity compared to the backpack. Now we shall take these inside and quickly work through the night to build these last couple of items. Now, as you can see there is a diamond block. Which means you know that whatever this is, I really should be doing that with a ender pearl in my hand. Okay, sun's going down, but we're going to keep working through it. Okay, the first thing we're going to be making is from equivalent exchange. Now I've already done a little bit of work with equivalent exchange. As you can see, this requires a whole block of diamonds, so 9 diamonds, and as you can see there, the recipe, 73,000 EMC. However, this item is going to help us make back, start to make that back. So you place 6 pieces of glowstone with a furnace and a block of diamond, and you get what's known as an energy collector Mark 1. Just says energy collector, it is the Mark 1 version because there are more. Now, let us place this into thing, and as you can see it's worth 82,000, which is the majority of the diamond block. Now we'll place it let's place it in this corner for now. Now you see I grabbed another glowstone block, because if you place a glowstone block above it, it lights it up even throughout the day and night, because it requires sunlight to work, and as you can see there's no sunlight inside, and well, it's dark outside now. So do that, and now this is basically generating EMC out of light, and it's can, if we grab just, let's say, a quarter of a stack of coal, is a good example. Place it into this here. As you can see, it's already, from the energy it collected, upgraded from the 128 EMC of the coal to 192 EMC of the gunpowder. Then once all of this has been converted into gunpowder, it will then go back round and start producing it all the way up to a turnless fuel, which is worth the same as diamonds. So as you can see, the Mark 1s take quite a while, but you can also use these later on to power other equivalent exchange items to make life a little bit easier with production, and I'm only going to be using them to make some of the more powerful items and to be charging my Klein stars. Now as you can see here, I have an ender pearl with a diamond and some obsidian and some iron ingots. Now the first item I'm going to be making out of these two, because both of these are from the portal gun mod. As you can see here, I've put 6 iron around the outside and 2 obsidian in the middle to get what's known as the long full boots. So you grab one and you grab the other. They do stack. Now, you've got 2 boots. You've got only 1 slot on your inventory for boots. So if you place them in a crafting chest like that, you get what's known as the long full boots as opposed to the single boot. So you take off your boots. Now, wearing these, as you can see, they do provide a little bit of armour. I do believe they actually provide slightly more than the actual iron boots themselves. So, win-win situation. We shall throw the iron boots to here, and we'll collect that up with the Klein star slightly later on. Now, with the long full boots, you can, as the name suggests, fall from a very long height and take no fall damage. And when we've been running around with these quarries, that can be quite dangerous. So I'm sure you can imagine, and also with caving and everything else. Oh, hello Mr. Creeper. Creeping around as you do. As you can see in the distance, something blue is coming this way. It must be some more nickelite. Okay. So, now the next item we're going to be making is, if I remember it off the top of my head, it's always never a good start. Okay, it requires ender pearl in the middle. Ah, I remembered it first time without looking it up. Okay, it's what's known as a portal gun. Now, anyone who's played the game Portal will know exactly what one of these does. But basically, it requires 5 iron ingots placed in an upward side down L shape there, and in the other bottom corner, 2 obsidian, a diamond, and an ender pearl. And as you can tell, this is quite an expensive recipe. However, this item, when produced, and this will, I apologise now, cause some lag. As you can see there, places portals. Whoa, that's a lot of lag. And as you can see myself there, just like in the Portal game. And as you can see, that will be very useful when it comes to caving and other bits like that. However, it does make a lot of lag, so there is a way we can get around that, but we shall be doing that later on. However, that is another useful tool to be having while we're on there. Okay, so I do believe we have had enough of making a few items. So let us go down and see if our Thaumcraft stuff has done anything else. And then once we've done this little journey, let's push that up. I do need to push that wall out just a little bit more. And as you can see, there's 2 more fragments of lost knowledge. We'll throw them in. And we might as well throw in the other lot. And we'll come back to that. Actually, it's only going to take a minute or so, so we'll quickly grab that. And as you can hear upstairs, because this is basically right next to where the thing is, zombies trying to break through the door. And Sword of the Zephyr, another moderate difficulty. Very useful. We shall come back and research that another time. But for now, we shall head back and we shall see. So head back and sleep, and I will rejoin you once we have woken for the next day, for the next part of the mod. Well, for the next part of the mod we want to be exploring. Hello and welcome back. We are currently downstairs on the new day, and we will be needing some wood on top of... Here's one book. Where did all my books go? I've got a lot of sugar canes. Did I pack them? Oh wait, into there. No, was there anything else generated there? Yep. But we should be dealing with what's in there later on. Mr. Creeper. Creeping around as normal. Okay. So let's head back inside. Okay, now the next mod we're going to be using, it does require a fair bit of work, and we just need to be searching through here, try and find the items that we're going to need. Okay, so as normal, completely and utterly lost. Okay, so we shall be looking for what's known as, if I can spell right, a writing desk. So let's have a look at the recipe for this. So I need a feather, an ink sac, and 5 bits of wood. So we've got the ink sac, and lo and behold, bloody wooden doors. I have no feathers. Now I do believe there are feathers here. Oh, you see there, ocelot in the distance. You can see just a little storeroom of basically crap in there. Okay, I'm going to be prettying up the landscape over there. as and when I can. Okay. I'm either completely blind or I don't have any feathers. Raw chicken means I must have used my feathers to make some arrows. Okay. Let us hope that I used... Right. Nope, so I'm going to have to go and hunt down some chickens. I will stay on cam while doing this, just so you can get a feel of the landscape. Now I swear somewhere around here, just checking the time of day, that there were chickens. When I've been doing exploring off camera, I've always found chickens. Now I'm on camera, can't bloody find any, can I? Some zombie flesh. Aha! Feather. And a Thaumcraft. 2 Thaumcraft slimes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's head back. Aha! Bones and arrows. And I have continued with my bee production, just as an FYI. So I've looked, as you can see, loads of bees, loads of honeycombs. I think the bees have currently died, so I am currently in the process of just breeding loads and loads of bees, so I can have a nice collection of stuff, and we'll be doing them, stuff with them in a later episode. So it's learnt, it's 48. So 7 of them. Okay. Thaumcraft slime outside. Nom on some bread. Okay. Some junk in my inventory. Let's get some wood. Okay, so we need, what was it? 5 pieces of... And then that gets us a writing desk. Okay, while I'm here, I'm also going to turn into sticks, and I believe if I remember the recipe correctly, we'll get what's known as a link book stand. Now we are going to be doing some Thaumcraft stuff. Get 2 more, just for good measure. Okay, now the writing desk enables us... See, it just looks like some bookcases with a crafting table top. It is very cleverly designed. Now, that slime's annoying me now. Right, now we do need to make what's known as a notebook. Now, a notebook is what we use, so we need 9 bits of paper. Not a problem, plenty of reeds. Right, 9 bits of paper. I'm taking the reeds with me, just so in case anything disastrous happens. See, a notebook. Now if we open up our inventory, close NEI, because it does have some conflict issues, and place... Nope. Done replacing our normal books there. We want to be placing our notebooks. And as you can see, there's nothing in there for now. If we leave our notebook, it'll eventually learn what we're doing. So we need to reopen NEI and type in the word book. Now what we need is a linking book and a descriptive book. Now a linking book is just a normal book placed into a crafting table. Very, very simple, but it will link you to exactly the spot you were standing on when you crafted it. So we'll find a little place up here to craft it, and then we also need what's known as a descriptive book, which is a feather, which is why I've been cheating a little bit with equivalent exchange, and a book. So let us make a descriptive book. Let's go and just quickly clean up our inventory. A little bit more bits there. We'll take some wood with us. few more arrows. Okay, so take the reeds and stuff with us. So, quick look at this before we, as you can see, it's gone from gunpowder now to glowstone, which is the next step up, and then I believe it's alchemical coal or glowstone blocks, one of the two. Okay, so we'll go and stand in the corner here. It's a good spot, I think, and we shall craft a linking book to, as you can see underneath, to the overworld. So we take our descriptive book, which by default is age 50, and as you can see we put it into here, and normally once it's been written, yeah, all these kind of random symbols, and eventually you can start writing your own ages, and you can also describe the age and everything. For now we'll just leave it as age 50. Always make sure you have a linking book to your overworld, otherwise you won't be able to get back. Now the only other thing I do, there is apparently a bug, and if anyone who watches Direwolf20 knows, so I shall be cheating and saving my current inventory to 4, sorry, and no I won't, because I will be quickly going out and grabbing the last piece of equipment that I forgot to bring. And as you can see, this is going to be nighttime when I'm doing this. Perfect. See, the lap pack is now fully charged. Good and perfect timing. You can see the Thaumcraft slime there still moaning, and I do believe it's all perfectly finished. It's good, which means I can go over there soon and do it. Okay. Get distracted. So we right click and let go. And I forgot to save my inventory. Let us hope this does not crash. Now this will lag out quite a bit, so we'll see how it first goes, and if it lags too much I will stop the recording and come back once the recording is done. And I do believe it's lagging quite badly with the building of the terrain, so nope, I spoke too soon. As you can see, it is lagging quite badly with terrain generation. Right, so I shall quickly put down a linking book stand with a book back to the overworld, and then I shall quickly jump. As you can see, when it's on the stand like this, opens it up, and anyone who's played Myst before will recognise that. And as you can see, time does carry on. Now as you can see here, the book does drop to the floor as an entity, so you have to right click on it and then see what's in it. So go back over to your writing desk. You can see all these random things have come over. As you can see, we're on an ocean biome, on a single biome world, so there's only one biome, which is an ocean biome, which means if we were to write our own books, we'd only be able to write ocean biome books. Standard lighting, normal fog with red fog, so that's what you can see in the distance. Strongholds, that's useful for if you want to find the end. Standard terrain, no special modifications. Eternal day, now that is an amazing find on your first book. It is going to be a permanent day world, which means no monsters will spawn that would normally spawn at night, which means it's safe to build and stuff in there. And then weather is normal weather. Now this is a new one that I've not really mucked around with too much. You can have eternal storms, no weather, normal weather, etc. So as you can see, we've got a good starting world to explore for Mystcraft. So we'll place that there. Now with every world we build, some instability does go into the world. I do believe I just saw special zombies, blah 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 blah. And I think I saw a creeper. Ah well, getting distracted by mobs again. That's always my problem. Okay. So every world has a chance of, when it's not being, I'm getting distracted now, when it's not being written by yourself properly, and there are many ways of doing this improperly, you have a good chance of creating what's known as instability, which means that after a while, blocks of the world start to decay, and they'll drop out of the world and make massive fissures and holes and basically make the world unlivable. Now all these... Oh, hello Mr. Creeper in my flower bed. Not good. All these will have a chance to have some instability in them, which means only when you write a stable age will you be able to properly set up a base, but it can take a long while unless you add in modifiers that significantly increase what's known as for the instability. And of course, zombies breaking on doors, but I do have it on normal difficulty, so you can try all you like, Mr. Zombie. It's a special zombie. Means I should let it in. See if I can get anything special out of it. And I got a distorted skull, which is a common forbidden artifact. That's useful. Okay, so I do believe that it's a good wrapping up point for today. We have made an athame, a portal gun, a lap pack to increase our energy production for diamond drills, and some other tools we shall be making in the near future to make production better. Made the longfall boots so we can drop from a high distance without killing ourselves, which has been very useful as I've been having to do stuff up on the roof. We've made our portal gun so we can now portal from one place to another, and we've also started mucking around with Mystcraft ages, and we've also been doing some Thaumcraft stuff, so a very, very, very busy day. And hopefully we have to keep up. As you can see here, look, I was right with the alchemical coal, which means glowstone must be afterwards. Okay, so this is Matt, and I shall see you all next time.